Out there. Getting jerky, I think. Nathan, you're not on their internet here. I can't even get service now. What? You can, either wherever you want that. Whatever works for you.
Come here, Google. We're struggling. Get logged into the internet.
It's Salem 111. Are you about to guess?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Once I got to it, we hit this. It wouldn't let me in there.
Can we connect your laptop to it? Or?
Well, I got the laptop, but it's jerking. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do anything or not. It's freezing up. Look at that. Just that they can live shared or something.
Yeah, except that
I can't get out. Hopefully it'll stay.
You may have to walk in here. Let me know if you guys need anything, okay?
we'll do my internship.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so, man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Get my sound check down here while we're live. doing the road show tonight. Had to get everything set up, and here we go. All right. Little JV action here. Macy Thorson with the ball. She drives to her right, kicks it out to Husteady. Husteady kicks it back to Thorson, over to Kerwicki. Back to Thorson. Going to go left. No good. Rebound by Husteady. Husteady goes up. No good. Rebound out of there by Briley Pennypacker. She kicks it to Maya Russell. Russell going to bring it up for the Bobcats. Over to Smith. Hannah Smith goes right, kicks it out to Russell. Going to get called for the travel. Sorry, folks. I have to get my breath here. Been running around. And I'm not in shape like I once was. Gets it over to Snyder. Snyder up, no good. Rebound out of there. Who was that? That was number 30, Kylie Garrison. Kicks it up to Pennypacker. Pennypacker down, doesn't go out of bounds. Good job by Briley. Kicks it up to Russell. Back to Pennypacker down low. Riley stops, pops from 12 up, no good. Rebound out of there by Mara Johnson. Out two. I can't see who that is. She gets it to Maya Russell. Russell gets it over to Pennypacker. Pennypacker out top to Russell. Russell pump fake shot. Stole, fumble. Going to have Husteady with the ball. She's going to bring it up. Gets it to Thorson. Thorson kicks it over to Snyder. No good. Going to get it out front to Smith. Smith leading the break. Layup up and good. Hannah Smith. Here come your Rockets down two. Thorson gets it over to Husteady. Husteady dribbles off her knee. Johnson going to pick it up. Going to have a jump ball. It's going to favor the home team, Salem Bobcats. Selmaville going to set up in their full court pressure. 3/4 court pressure. The trap going to set in here. Snyder couldn't quite get it. Here comes Russell. She gets it up to Johnson off the foot of Mascareno, and they get it up to Thorson. Thorson's going to take it up against Pennypacker. Goes up and going to get called for the travel. Hope our connection's doing okay, folks. We're trying to adapt to our surroundings. Hope everything's coming through loud and clear. Salem inbounds the ball, gets it over to Russell. Russell comes up. She's going to travel. It's going to be a turnover back to Selmaville. Selmaville undefeated on the young JV season. I believe Salem is as well. Kerwicki gets it back to Thorson. Thorson being guarded there by Smith. Gets it over to Husteady. Husteady being guarded by Russell. Oh, good look in there at Snyder. Tipped away by Johnson. Up on the floor. Going to be fumbled around. Husteady has it. There's going to be a jump ball. It's going to favor Selmaville on this go-round. Tell you what, folks, I'm not going to lie. It's nice to have cheerleaders. I could actually get a little loud and not be the only one in the gym talking. So, good to have cheerleaders. All right, going to be a timeout here for Selmaville. Hey, folks, the first timeout, is this the mass timeout, Mark, or is this just a regular timeout? This is a regular timeout. We're going to say this timeout is brought to you by Schmidt Ford of Salem. Folks, Schmidt Ford has been a longtime sponsor of Selmaville Athletics, also a longtime sponsor of Salem Bobcat Athletics. I look over there and make eye contact with Mr. Mike Russell, and I'd like to thank him for all the support for the local grade schools and high schools around here. And Schmidt Ford does an excellent job, folks. We'll talk about them more later. Here comes your Rockets. Thorson over to Kerwicki. Kerwicki gets it into Husteady. Husteady up. Good alley. Husteady. Salem going to set up in that full court pressure once again. It's kind of a 2-2-1. Going to try to stop the ball. They got it. Don't let her out. Gets it up. Going. Oh, good job there by Mascareno. Got a fumble on the floor. It's going to go to Salem ball this time. Into the ball game for the Bobcats. Number 12, Addie Lever. She's going to replace number 30, Kylie Garrison. Pennypacker gets it into Johnson. Johnson back to Pennypacker. Pennypacker standing out of bounds. Good hustle by Briley. but she was just stepping out of bounds. Here comes the Rockets. Tie ball game. Just over 3 to play here in the first quarter. Gets it to Kerwicki. Over to Husteady. Husteady out top to Thorson. Thorson going to cross over and go left. Going to take it up all the way. No good. Rebound out of there by Lever. Lever gets it to Russell. Russell going to bring it up, being guarded by Thorson. Uses that arm. Keep her defender off of her. Gets it over to Lever. Lever stolen away there by Thorson. Thorson going to go. Doesn't have the numbers. She's going to take it up, go up, gets fouled, and going to go to the line. Macy Thorson for the Rockets. Going to have a foul on number 21. And that is Hannah Smith, her first, team first. Macy Thorson is going to go to the line for 2 when we come back. Folks, I had told you just a little bit ago about Schmidt Ford of Salem. Schmidt Ford of Salem is a proud sponsor of not only Selmaville Athletics, but also Salem Bobcat Athletics. We very much appreciate Schmidt Ford. Everybody does. So, folks, if you're looking for a new car, a new-to-you car, maybe some service done to your car, maybe you need an oil change, maybe you need tires, anything like that. It's a full-service shop up there at Schmidt Ford of Salem. They're at the intersection of Interstate 57 and Route 50. You can reach them at 548-1711. That's 548-1711. Schmidt Ford of Salem. Go up there and talk to Russell or Dak or McManus, Yoshi, Di, any of those guys. They'll treat you right. And Rob Phillips up there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave anybody out if I did. Or go talk to Brett up in service. Schmidt Ford of Salem. All right, folks, here we go. Back to the action. Macy Thorson after that mask timeout. It's going to go to the line for 2. Thorson misses the first. No good. Tipped around on the floor. Rebound out of there by Lever. Stolen away by Husteady. Back to Lever. Lever gets it up. Stolen away by Kerwicki. On the floor. There's a whole bunch of fumbles. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to favor Selmaville. Good hustle. All kinds of players on the floor. That's very good. Kerwicki gets it into Thorson. Thorson drives to the middle. Looks for Husteady. Gets it to Husteady. Husteady trying to back him in. Gets it over to Snyder. Snyder kicks it out. Going to get called for the travel. It's going to be a turnover. Salem ball. Salem gets it into Smith. Smith brings it up. Kicks it up to Lever up, no good. Johnson up and in. Mara Johnson. 4-2 Salem. 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. Tipped away, back to Thorson. Thorson brings it up. Going to cross over, uses her knee like Marcus Haynes. Going to get called for the double dribble. It's going to be Salem ball there for a turnover from the Rockets. Gets it in to Smith. Smith going to bring it up on Husteady. Husteady gets it up over to Lever. Lever over to Russell. Russell pops from 12. Up, no good. Rebound out of there, Kerwicki. Kerwicki being guarded full court pressure there by Lever. She backs off and gets it to Thorson. Thorson brings it up. Rockets down 4-2. Oh, nice defense there by Lever. It was tipped off of her, and it's going to be... Macy just happened to be standing on the line. I mean, it was close. And it's going to be a back and forth. Or a back pass, as they used to call it in double dribble. Gets it into Pennypacker. Pennypacker brings it up, gets it to Russell. Russell up, no good. Rebound out of there, Johnson. Johnson goes up and one. Mara Johnson. Foul's going to go to Allie Husteady. It's going to be her first, team first. Johnson go to the line for the old-timey three-point play. Missed it up on the front there. Rebound out of there, Husteady. Husteady brings it up. And she's going to carry it just a little bit. Got kind of excited. It's going to be turnover to Salem. Salem up 6-2 here. Minute 20 left to go in the first quarter. Smith brings it up. Going to be an illegal screen on Russell there. Going to be Selmaville ball. That's her first, team second. Here comes the Rockets. Thorson brings it up, gets it over to Snyder. Snyder back to Thorson. Thorson going to dribble it into the corners. He's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Going to be Salem ball. Here comes Salem. Smith brings it up. Going to go take it all the way here. Blocked out of there. Going to get called for a foul. I believe that's going to be Macy Thorson. Blue 4. Macy Thorson, her first, team second. Going to send Hannah Smith to the line for 2. Smith hits the first one. Going to have all kinds of substitutes in here. We're going to have number 10, which is at Audrey Libarger. Going to have number 34, which is Brianna Redenbow. And number 30, Kylie Garrison back in the game. It's going to be a lane violation there on Selmaville. Result in one more shot. Gets pretty quiet in here when these cheerleaders don't cheer during a free throw. Man, I'm scared to talk. Here comes the Rockets. Thorson brings it up, crosses over Smith, gets it over to Kerwicki. Kerwicki looks inside, nothing. Gets it to Husteady. Husteady from the free throw line goes up, gets fouled, couldn't get it to fall. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That foul's going to go on number 12, Addie Lever. Husteady knocks down the first one. And knocks down the second as well. Salem crawls back to within 4. Still applying that pressure. Smith going to take it herself. Gets it up. Oh, foul. Number 30, that would be Kylie Garrison. The foul is going to go on Morgan Kerwicki, her first, team's third. Garrison's going to go to the line for 2. Here's where it gets really quiet again. Misses the second. Rebound out of there by Redenbow. Redenbow gets it over to Lever. Lever up. Blocked out of there by Husteady. Husteady trying to get it. Lever, good job handling the ball. Good trap in the corner. Tipped away. I'm not sure who's going to end up with it. Looks like it's going to be Millie Snyder. She gets it over to Thorson. Thorson going to come up. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They're going to call that an offensive foul there on Macy Thorson. Her second. Team's 4th. Kicks it over to, let me see. Number 10 was Libarger. Yeah, Libarger over to Lever. Back to Smith. Over to Garrison. Garrison. Back to Smith. Blocked out of there by Husteady. That's a nice move by Smith. Going to get a 3-second call there. In the lane for Salem. Going to be Selmaville ball now. They're going to bring it up. Thorson brings it up. 2-1. Puts it up. There's a foul before the bucket. which the bucket didn't count. So there's a foul before the buzzers, what I should have said. Sometimes I get excited and say the wrong things. Hold on, girls. Hold on. Oh, red flag. Red flag for the cheerleaders. I'm going to send Husteady to the line for 2. Husteady misses the first. Hits the second. All right. That puts Selmaville down by 3 after 1. Okay, so Husteady had all 5 of Selmaville's points. Salem had Smith with 3 and Johnson was, or no, Smith with 4, Johnson with 4. I apologize. Sometimes I can't read my own writing. I would like to thank everyone for tuning in. It's like we got a few people. Hey, tell all your friends. Say, hey, the Selmaville Athletics YouTube page is on the road show this fine evening. I know the weather outside is frightful, but hey, if there is any severe warnings, we'll keep you up to date here on the Selmaville Athletics page, YouTube page. So thank you all for joining us. Smith crosses over, goes left. She's going to square up. Nope. Kicks it over to Russell. Russell being guarded by Kerwicki. Gets it back to Smith. Going to be out of bounds. Selmaville ball. Selmaville got, looks like Allie Cavens into the ball game. Going to replace Thorson. You're only allowed 6 quarters a night, so Selmaville with the short numbers have to figure out who's going to play what. Is it still working? Not sure if you can hear me, but if you can, stay with us. All right, folks. Hey, hopefully we're coming through loud and clear out there. We apologize if there is any technical difficulty. Here we go. Let's see. Smith has the ball blocked out of there by Husteady. Back to Smith. Good hands. Over to Russell. Russell up. No good. Rebound to other Smith. Smith goes up. No good. Rebound to other Pennypacker. Pennypacker up and good. Riley Pennypacker. Good job there on the boards by Salem. Here comes Husteady. Husteady brings it up. Good job there by Hannah Smith getting the jump ball, and that jump ball is going to favor Selmaville. Selmaville inbound underneath their own basket. Kerwicki gets it, looking in, gets it to Husteady. Husteady dribbles around, going for the spin move. Nope, gets it out to Cavens. Allie Cavens stolen away by Hannah Smith. Smith gets it up to Liebarger. Liebarger back to Smith. Smith, nice little spin move, going to take it up all the way, up and good. Hannah Smith. It's the internet. I said the. Alrighty, folks, there was a timeout there. We're going to get through this here. Sorry about any technical issues. I know we're trying to figure out the internet speeds and all that stuff. We're having a little trouble with the adaptation. But hey, we're going to figure it out here. We apologize. We'll get things cooking. here, hopefully, the way we like it. All right. Here we come out of the timeout. Here comes Selmaville. Steady brings it up. She looks over at Caven, stolen away there by Russell. Russell going to kick it up to Pennypacker for the dunk. Up, no good. Rebound out of there, Smith. Smith goes up. No good. Rebound out of there. Up, back to Russell. Russell goes up. No good. Rebound out of there. Steady. She's going to do a good job of boxing out. And Kylie Garrison is going to get called for the foul. Substitution. Red and Bow comes back in for Salem. Also, Lever's going to come back in for Salem. All right, here we go. Let's see. Steady brings it up, goes left, looks inside, gets it over to Snyder. Snyder looks in, Mascareno, nothing happening, gets it out to Cavens. Cavens looks in at Husteady. Husteady trying to back Russell down, couldn't get it. Rebound out of there, Red and Bow. Red and Bow gets it up to Smith. Smith brings it up, little Iverson-style crossover, kicks it over to Russell, up, no good. She gets it into Lever, over to Red and Bow, up. We bounced off ahead, and he goes to Husteady. Husteady going to take it up with her left hand. Foul on the floor on number 14. That's Maya Russell. I got that for her second. Team 7. I missed a foul there during one of my off times, and I don't know who that was on, but we'll figure that out later. We're going to send Husteady to the line for 1 and a bonus. It's going to be Salem ball. Selmaville going to put the pressure on. Pennypacker gets it into Lever. Lever tipped away by Husteady. Husteady goes up, no good. Rebound out of there, Pennypacker. Pennypacker out to Russell. Russell going to bring it up. Gets it over to Smith. Smith's going to bring it up for Salem. Drives in, takes that extra step. Going to get called for the travel. We're going to have a second quarter mask timeout. Folks, hope things are coming through all right out there. Trying to do our best. It's hard for me to move because if any little move I make, it shakes this camera. Hey folks, we had talked to you earlier about Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hey, another one of the dual sponsors, not only for Selmaville but also for here at the Salem Bobcat Den here. That is Salem Township Hospital. We see they've got a big sign underneath their scoreboard. They've got a banner out at our place, and it's very much appreciated. Everything that Salem Township Hospital does. Folks, that's world-class healthcare right here at home. So, if hopefully you won't need to go to the hospital, but if you do, Salem Township Hospital, that's a nice place to go. All right, folks, that's Salem Township Hospital. Here comes the Rockets. Alley C gets to Alley H. We got knee-to-knee combat out there between Snyder and Husteady. It's going to be out of bounds on Selmaville. Salem ball. Smith brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it. Going to take it down. She's going to shoot it herself. Up, no good. Gets it over to Red and Bow. Red and Bow goes up, gets it into looking in at Pennypacker. Just had to go off the backboard. And she got it to her. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Selmaville. Pennypacker going to inbound it for Salem. She gets it over to Lever. Lever, nice pass in there to Pennypacker. Nice spin move by Briley. Up, no good. Rebound out of there by Snyder. Snyder gets it over to Husteady. Husteady going to bring it up herself. Kicks it up to Kerwicki. Kerwicki back out to Husteady. Gets it over to Husteady. Husteady going to stop, pop, no good. Rebound out of there, fumbled around. Kerwicki ends up with it, gets it to Mascareno. Mascareno goes up. Pennypacker going to get called for her first that I have her for. Send Mascareno to the line for 2. Lauren knocks down the first. Misses the second. Rebound out of there, Russell. Russell gets it up to Smith. Smith's going to bring it up. Kurowicki tries to spinner, gets her over, goes up, no good. Tipped around. Rebound out of there, Pennypacker. Pennypacker, nice move. Dribbles back, gets it out to Lever. Lever up, no good. Rebound, Redenbow. Redenbow throws it to Pennypacker, up and good. Riley, Pennypacker. Steady has it for Selmaville. She gets a screen from Snyder. Looks inside at Mascareno. Mascareno goes up. Going to get called for the travel. Going to be a turnover. Salem ball. Smith brings it up for Salem. She kicks it over to Russell. Russell back to Smith. Smith going to get called for the travel on that time. It's going to be Selmaville ball now. Snyder up, no good. Rebound. Steady comes away with it. She goes up and gets fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go on Brianna Redenbow, her first that I have down. Team's 9th. Steady misses the first one. Steady hits the second. 14-7, Salem leads. Smith brings it up for Salem. Little crossover move at the half line. She gets it in. Nice pass in the Redenbow. Couldn't finish. Gets it to Mascareno. Nice steal by Lever. Goes up. No good. Rebound out of there. Redenbow. Redenbow gets it to Pennypacker. Pennypacker trying to back her in. Nice move. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith pump fake. Goes left. Going to get called for 3 in the lane here. Once again. Going to be another turnover. Going to be Selmaville ball. Here comes the Rockets. Cavens brings it up for Selmaville. She's going to go to the right. Gets fouled there by Lever. Going to send Cavens to the line. I think we're going to shoot 2 now. Coach, we're shooting. Come on. All right, Cavens going to go to the line for 2. Selmaville's in the double bonus. Allie goes up. No good on the first one. Goes up, misses the second. Pennypacker gets it. Lever going to bring it up. Now looking for Briley, gets it into Pennypacker. Briley, nice move up, no good. Rebound out of there. Going to come up with it is Snyder. Snyder gets it to Husteady. Husteady, 40 seconds left to go in the half. She brings it up, kicks it over to Cavens. Cavens goes up, gets partially blocked by Briley. Saved in there. Allie C to Allie H. Gets it over to Allie Cavens. 29 seconds left to go. Cavens stolen away there by Lever. Lever coming up. Husteady's going to tip it away from her. Couldn't quite get to it. Rebound out of there, Smith. Smith goes up and good. Hannah Smith. Cavens brings it up. 10 seconds left to go. Stolen away by Hannah Smith again. Hannah goes up. Layup up and good. Hannah Smith with a flurry of points here to end the half. 3, 2, 1. No good. So Salem scores 10 points in that quarter. Smith with 6, Pennypacker with 4, and Selmaville scores 2. Husteady with 1, and Mascareno with 1. So good defense that quarter by Salem, and by holding, they fouled a lot, but they held Selmaville to 2 points. Good job there. We're going to take a brief timeout, folks, and then I'll come back and talk about some of our fine sponsors.
I don't know, mine. If we can get a different one, we can start a new stream for the varsity. sit down. I mean, you can even sit down on the floor.
Alrighty, folks, here we are. We're back. I'd like to thank those of you that have tuned in. I know we're trying. All right, folks, after one half of play, Salem leads 18 with Hannah Smith just lighting it up out there for the Bobcats. Doing an excellent job playing defense that leads to offense. Doing a good job there. Briley Pennypacker being a beast down low. So Mar Johnson had a great first quarter down low as well. So Rockets got some tough decisions on their hands here. All righty, folks, getting ready to start the third quarter. Don't forget, just a little bit after this, we'll have the varsity game right here on Selmaville Athletics YouTube page. Looks like you're going to have Snyder, Kerwicki, Cavens, Mascareno, and Thorson out there for the Rockets. For the Bobcats, looks like Russell, Leibarger, Pennypacker, Johnson, and Garrison. Here comes Russell. She gets it over to Leibarger. Leibarger looking for Johnson in the corner. Gets it to her. Johnson going to drive baseline. Gets it inside to Briley Pennypacker. Up good. Briley Pennypacker. Thorson going to go up all the way. Gets a hip check there from Johnson. It's going to be a foul on Mar. Her first is what I have her down for. We'll see if that's correct. Let's see. First foul on them. Mascareno from the corner up. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here for Selmaville. Looks over at Coach Wolf. She calls the play. Here we go. In the corner to Thorson. Thorson's going to drive. Looking inside. Nothing happening. Gets it to Cavens. Cavens looks inside. They get two up in there. Tipped out of bounds by Garrison. Good to have the cheerleaders on hand. Franklin Park cheerleaders taking up a hole in. Oh, we had a mask break here. Not a mask timeout, but a mask break. We go to the bag and get an extra mask. Because Macy was playing so hard, she blew one out. It's kind of like Zion Williams when he blew out that Nike shoe. She just blew out a mask. Gets it into Mascareno. Garrison going to go over the back and get called for a foul. Second foul of the half for Salem. Gets it back to Selmaville. Gets it into Mascareno. Mascareno kicks it out to Thorson. Thorson takes one dribble, goes up. No good. Going to go to the line for two. Did he say 14? Okay. Maya Russell, I think that's her third, from what I'm saying. I don't know if this is true or not, folks. Thorson misses the first. And the second. Rebound out of there, Johnson. Johnson gets it up to Russell. Russell brings it up, being guarded by Cavens. Gets it over to Liebarger. Liebarger out back to Russell. Russell going to drive in. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline up. No good. Rebound out of there, Garrison. Oh! Hit her head hard there. Hope she's okay. I didn't even see who that foul was on. I was too worried about Garrison there. Who was that foul on? 32. Lauren Mascareno. Garrison knocks down the first one. And the second as well. So, 2 touchdowns, a 2-point conversion. We're back in this. Here comes Selmaville. Thorson brings it up, being guarded by Pennypacker. Pennypacker trying to get her to go left, gets her to go left. Now she's trying to turn her back right, gets it over to Cavens. Cavens kicks it back out to Thorson. Thorson's going to go left. Pennypacker right there with her. Gets it to Snyder. Snyder in the corner. Back to Thorson. Thorson kicks it over to Cavens. Cavens back to Snyder in the corner. They're having a 3-second call in the lane. Been a hot call tonight, so girls, if you're in that lane, be careful. 5-second count. Good defense by the Rockets. Going to be Selmaville ball back here. They look over at Coach Wolf, and she calls a play. Kerwick gets it. Looking. She got a 5 count. Good defense by Salem. Defensive battle here has really broke out in the third quarter. Back-to-back 5 counts here, trying to get the ball in. Salem gets it into Pennypacker. Pennypacker dribbles. Gets double-teamed by Thorson there. Tipped away. Good hustle by Snyder on the floor. Kerwicki has it. Pennypacker has it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to favor Selmaville. We're going to have 4:26 left to go here in the third. Selmaville down 22-7. Thorson up. No good. Rebound out of there. Pennypacker. Pennypacker gets it out to Russell. Maya brings it up for Salem. Russell gets it looking at Liebarger. Gets it over there. Kerwicki comes up with the steal. She gets it up to Cavens, who gets it over to Thorson. Thorson's going to bring it up for Selmaville. Brings it over to Cavens. Allie C. going to take it in on Johnson. Allie going to take it up. Blocked out of there by Garrison. Pennypacker with the rebound. Gets it up to Russell. Russell going to push against Thorson. Going to take it up all the way. Going to get fouled. Macy with the foul. Going to send Maya to the line. I got 3 on Macy, but we'll see if that's true or not here after a while. Russell to the line for 2. Knocks the first one down. And she hit the second one. 24-7. Salem leads. It's it over to Cavens, out of bounds. It's going to be Salem ball. Going to have a substitution into the ball game. Taylor Blackburn going to come in. Give Allie Cavens a break. Russell taking it right Gets it to Pennypacker. Pennypacker from the free throw line up. No good. Rebound out of there by Garrison. She gets it back to Pennypacker. Goes to the right. Kicks it into Russell. Russell up. Alley-oop to Johnson. Wasn't happening. Garrison gets it. She kicks it over to Russell. Russell up. No good. Rebound out of there. Johnson. Johnson goes up. Gets fouled. Going to go to the line for 2. Foul on number 5. Morgan Kerwicki. I got that for her second foul. Ooh, Johnson couldn't quite get the roll on that one. And same thing on that. They're right there, just couldn't get the roll. Russell with the rebound, gets it to Johnson. Johnson takes it up strong, no good. Rebound Garrison. Garrison up and good. Kylie Garrison. Going to have a full timeout here taken by the Selmaville Rockets as they trail 26-7. All right, there's the Franklin Park cheerleaders doing an excellent job out there. All right, figured I'd lay out there and let them do that. It's a very good job. I think this is the first game we've had cheerleaders this year, so that's exciting. We're excited to have a little noise, folks. At the beginning of the season, we were doing games where literally me and Mark were the only people in the gymnasium that were not part of the game. It was eerie. So what happened? Did we just? I thought we just.
Just a timeout, and then we added the mass timeout.
Okay, so that is what happened. So we had a timeout, and then we had a masked timeout, back to back. So we got the extra timeout in there, and that was fun. All right, it's going to be Selmaville ball. Here they come. Thorson brings it up for the Rockets. She brings it across the half line. Going to drive right, going to take it up and in. Macy Thorson for the deuce. Selmaville applying that pressure. They get it into Pennypacker. Pennypacker drives to the right. Little spin move. Nice move by Briley. Going to get called for the travel. Good defense there by the Rockets to disrupt that. Hey, it was a good move by Briley. She had 4 defenders on her. She did a good job. Thorson gets it up, and she ended up traveling to give it back to the Bobcats. Salem brings it up, kicks it over to Pennypacker. Pennypacker on the left-hand side gets it to Liebart. Over to Russell. Russell to Johnson. Johnson inside to Briley. Nice pass up, no good. Rebound out of there, Redenbow. Redenbow tipped around. Snyder going to come away with it. She gets it to Thorson. 2:20 left to go here in the third. Macy brings it up for the Rockets. Brings it up, looks at Mascareno. He says, Mara's in there. I don't know if I really want to take that. Gets it to Blackburn. Blackburn Dribbles to the right and then back to the left. Gets it to Thorson. Thorson gets a screen. Nice screen. Goes up. Going to get called on the floor. White 14. I'll say I've got that for the 4. I look over. Miss Paula Graham, the scorekeeper, says that's 4. As she was telling the coach, so I'm correct on that one. Thorson up in. Macy. Thorson. Nice shot by Macy. Liebarger gets it in, tipped away. Pennypacker gets control of it. Pennypacker stripped away by Thorson. Excellent job. Gets it up to Lever. Lever up to Redenbow. Redenbow up, no good. Rebound out of there. Battle for it. It's going to be Salem ball. Into the ball game for Selmaville. Cavens comes back in. She replaces Blackburn. Liebarger looks in. Boom, missed Redenbow. Oh, got him down. Everybody's all right, though. They're laughing. It's all good. It's going to be Salem ball. Liebarger looks in. Nothing happening. Redenbow is open again. Mr. Kerwicki right there. 26-11, Salem leads. 1:30 left to go into third. Thorson brings it up, gets it to Kerwicki. Kerwicki dribbles in, passes it. Oh, going to go to Allie Cavens, out of bounds. Turnover on the Rockets. Salem ball there at the half line. Thorson gets it to Liebarger, over to Pennypacker. Pennypacker from the free throw line. Folks, that shot was brought to you by People's National Bank. It was a bank shot by Briley Pennypacker. I say People's National Bank because they are a proud sponsor of Franklin Park Athletics. They've even got a sign hanging up here in the gym. Allie Cavens gets the rebound, gets it over to Thorson. Thorson looks in, it bounces off a couple heads, and Lever's going to end up with it. Addie Lever, she's going to bring it up, kicks it over to Liebarger. Liebarger into Johnson. Johnson, good. Brianna Redenbow. Thorson brings it up, shoots. Oh, he was trying for the People's National Bank shot of the night. Couldn't quite get it to go. She gets it over. Rebound out of there by... Well, it ends up in Johnson's hands. Johnson takes it up. No good. Rebound out of there. Redenbow with another rebound. Looks like the old man out there. Former Selmaville alum, Mr. Clayton Redenbow. See him sitting over there, cheering on his daughter. Liebarger looks in, gets it to Redenbow. Redenbow looks in. Johnson, nice pass to Johnson. Johnson up, in and out, no good. Rebound out of there by Liebarger. Tipped around. Good hustle by Lever. Stepped out of bounds. 5.6 left to go in the third. Salem up 30-11. Thorson brings it over to half line. 3-2. Mascareno had to lay up. Lost control of it. She was going for the dunk before she had control. Ooh, another good quarter for the Bobcats, as they outscored Selmaville 12-4. Thorson had all 4 points for the Rockets that quarter. Oh, let's watch the cheerleaders. Excellent job there by the Franklin Park Bobcat cheerleaders. It's the little things, folks. I'm serious. This is the first game that we've been able to see cheerleaders, and it's exciting. I mean, when you come from absolutely nothing to a floor routine, that's pretty cool. Okay, in that quarter, Russell had 2, Pennypacker had 4, Garrison had 4, and Redenbow had 2. And Thorson had all 4 for Selmaville. So here we go. We got Steady back in the game for the Rockets, along with Kerwicki, Cavens, Snyder, and Mascareno. Cavens dribbling in, trying to get the angle to get it into Mascareno. Couldn't quite get it. She looks over at Coach Wolf, and Coach Wolf says, hey, you were doing the right thing. Just try to get a little bit better angle. Allie, sixth grader out there at Selmaville. They really start on the geometry in more, I think, 7th and 8th grade. So she'll get that down. Let's see. Blue 32, Mascareno got her for her second. Liebarger inbound for Salem. She's looking, gets it to Lever. Lever being guarded by Cavens, gets it over to Redenbaugh, to Pennypacker. Riley up, couldn't get the roll. Rebound out of there. Snyder going to tip it off her leg, so it's going to be Salem ball underneath their basket. Or in the corner, I lied. I'll do that every once in a while, just make sure you folks are on your toes. Liebarger, tipped away by Hustedy. 5:31 left to go here in the fourth. I'm going to slowly move down the floor here, it looks like. Liebarger to inbound, gets it into Pennypacker. Pennypacker, top of the key, sets it up, stolen away by Hustedy. His good friend, Allie Cavens. Oh, they're going to get Pennypacker for a foul on that one. I apologize. Here comes Selmaville. Steady with the ball. Stolen away there by stuff on the floor. I don't know what happened. Jump ball is going to be called. It's going to go back down to Salem. Going to have a substitution for Selmaville. Blackbird's going to come in. She's going to replace Steady. Also, Johnson's going to come in. She's going to replace Redenbaugh. Get all the subs in, and now we're going to say, hey, we're going down here. Salem ball. We'll go the other end. Here comes Lever. She brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Pennypacker. Pennypacker over to Liebarger. Liebarger in the corner to Johnson. Johnson going to drive right. The old give and go. Mara gets up, no good. Rebound out of there. Going to get called for a travel. Going to be Salem ball. Trying to get it into Johnson right there. Stolen away by Mascareno. She gets it up to Cavens. Cavens gets it up to Kerwicki. Kerwicki trying to get it to Blackburn. Tipped out of there by Lever. Lever going to go up. Gets fouled by Kerwicki. That's Kerwicki. I got her for third. We'll see if that's true or not. 3, yep. I'll look down there. It's Jennifer Burge. Puts the OK sign up. And I take that as telling Coach Wolf that's 3. Lever knocking it down. Missed the second. Garrison trying to go for the alley-oop there. Oh, Snyder lost her glasses. Going to have a dead ball there. It's going to be Salem ball out underneath. Gets it under Pennypacker. Pennypacker going to dribble to the right. Gets it to Russell. Russell, nice move going to the right. Looking up for Garrison. Garrison behind the back pass to Pennypacker. Up, no good. Rebound out of there, Johnson. Johnson up and good. Mara Johnson. Here comes the Rockets. Cavens bringing it up for Selmaville. Fakes right, goes left. Kerwicki goes up. Blocked out of there. Going to be tipped out of bounds by Salem. Selmaville ball out underneath. Kerwicki to inbound. Looks in the corner, looks inside. Goes up to Snyder. Tipped away out of there by Lever. leading the pack, going up for the layup, up, and no good. Rebound out of there, Russell. Russell goes up, going to get Kerwicki with another foul. I got her for 4 now. And we'll see if, our look down at Jennifer Burge, and either she's a Four Horsemen fan or she's letting Danette Wolf, Coach Danette Wolf, know Kerwicki's got 4 fouls. Which both could be true, I don't know. Woo! Russell missed the first. And missed the second. Tipped out of there, rebounded by Mascareno. Mascareno gets it to Cavens. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Wildcats trail 33-20 or 33-11. Blackburn gets the dribble, kicks it over to Cavens. Cavens, the old handoff there to Kerwicki. Kerwicki goes down, going to get called for the travel. Pennypacker gets it to Johnson. Johnson over to Lever. Lever back to Johnson. Johnson over to Russell. Russell up. Swish. Maya Russell. Cavens brings it up for Selmaville. Gets it over to Blackburn. Blackburn crossover dribble. Going to go left. Taylor Blackburn pops from about 15. Nice shot. Taylor Blackburn. Russell gets it to Lever. Lever over to Johnson. Johnson looks inside. Gets it to Kerwicki. Kerwicki from Selmaville. Caught that pass. Good defensive play there. This is over to Cavens. Cavens hits Snyder in the corner. Stolen away by Pennypacker. Millie says, "Dadgummit." And they get it up to Russell. Russell goes up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Just trying to pad her stats. Goes up and good. Maya Russell. Cavens brings it up. Gets it to Blackburn. Blackburn going to dribble in. Nobody's going to stop her. She's going to hit that. No good. Rebound out of there. Garrison. Garrison gets it to Lever. Lever gets it to Russell on the fast break. Russell up and good. Maya Russell. (39-13). Salem gets it to Snyder in the corner. Gets it back out to Blackburn. Blackburn going to get called for the travel. Going to have a mask timeout, folks. It's the last one of the JV game, so that's exciting. We're creeping up on the varsity game here in no time. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope things are going okay out there. We're doing what we can. Maya Russell went off for 6 points already in this fourth quarter, and just under 2 minutes left. Blackburn's got the only bucket for Selmaville. Got a few folks in attendance tonight. They've got a little more room here. They can spread out and be socially distanced and everything. That's always good here. Also, I've mentioned earlier, we got the Franklin Park cheerleaders. That's nice. It's starting to feel normal again, folks. Starting to. All right, folks, here we go. Salem with the ball. Liebarger gets it into Russell. Russell going to bring it up across the half line. She brings it in, kicks it over to Liebarger. Back to Russell in the middle. Stolen away out to Lever. Lever stolen away by Cavens. Going to be stolen back away by Liebarger. Liebarger brings it up, kicks it over to Maya Russell. Right up, no good. Going to be Selmaville ball. 1:29 left to go. I should say 1:25. From Selmaville. Bringing it up. Allie Cavens bringing it up for the Rockets. Gets it to Blackburn. Blackburn going to take it in. Wait for somebody to stop her. Ooh, in and out, no good. Mascareno with the rebound. Up and good. Lauren Mascareno. Russell brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Russell. The old give and go. Up and good. Maya Russell. Blackburn dribbles to the left, looks inside, nothing happening, takes it back out front, gets it over to Krewicki. Krewicki between the legs, gets it over to Snyder. Snyder in the corner, back out to Blackburn. Blackburn goes out top, going to do a little crossover, spin move, gets it back out to Cavens. Cavens, 30 seconds left to go into the ball game, being guarded closely by Lever, gets it over to Krewicki. Krewicki going for the lob, couldn't quite get it, good defense by Johnson. Russell gets it, oh, Johnson has it, just throws it out there. Tells Leibarger, go get it. She gets it over to Lever. Lever going to take it up. Russell up again. Maya Russell. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the ball game, folks. And that is the ball game. $43-15. All right, here I'll try to rattle off some scores. Thorson with 4, Blackburn with 2, Hustedy with 6, Mascareno with 3. For Salem, Edinburgh with 2, Johnson with 6, Garrison with 4, Pennypacker with 8, Smith with 10, Russell with 13. This all could be wrong, but that's just what I do. All right, here comes Bobcats. Here come your Lady Bobcats. This ought to be a fun matchup, folks. I know a lot of these girls on each team play summer ball together. They're no strangers to each other. They've played basketball together. They played volleyball together. And some of them even played softball together. So, hey, they know each other. It's always a fun, the old crosstown rivalry. Don't get it every year, but when you do, you got to take full advantage of it. Ought to be a good game. You'll see different styles coming at you. I know I talked to Coach Kessler a little bit earlier. She was super bummed she couldn't make it tonight. She's at a conference meeting for the high school. She's said she is tuning in and wanting to watch some of her future Lady Wildcats play tonight. So I'd like to say hi to Megan. I'd like to say hi to all of you out there. So, tuning in here on the Selmaville Athletics YouTube page. We appreciate that. Got a good group of girls here on both sides. Just athletes, folks. They're just both sides full athletes. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think both sides they each won a regional championship in volleyball already this year. I know Selmaville did. I'm pretty sure Salem did. You just got a great group of girls here. I was talking to Coach Missy Fehrenbacher a little earlier. Today, and she was telling me she has actually coached these girls since they were in 4th grade. So she brought them up, peewees, taught them the fundamentals. She knew what she had. She knew she had a good group of girls coming up, and you know she's been with them the whole way. She says they're a great group of girls. They play hard. and they're gonna give you everything they got. The Franklin Park varsity is 6-0, so they're undefeated. Actually, coming off their first loss Tuesday night against the Willow Grove St. Mary's Co-op Wildcards, who gave the Rockets a good game. Ended up winning. I have to go back in my book here and see what the final score was, and I'll do that here momentarily. But they ended up winning. It was a good game, good hard-fought game. The Wildcards got the upper hand, 35-24. So, yeah, it was a lot of fouling at the end, and it was a lot closer than what the final score indicated. So I could see Selmaville playing a little redemption here. They do have Addie Tebritt back. Addie was out ill the other night. She is back at 100%. Didn't get a chance to talk to her before the game, but hey, having her back, that helps. That helps a whole lot. She's a big rebounder, excellent defender, and she's going to give you a few points here and there, folks. So having her back with your point guard, Natalie Lee, Lauren Burge, Kennedy Finney, Cale Benjamin, you're at full strength, and you want to go against the crosstown rival here. So that'll be fun. Let's see. What else do I got? Hey, folks, while I've got some of you's attention, anybody that wants to sign up for Little League, boys, ages 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. The minors and majors tryouts, evaluations are this Saturday. You can go check that out at littleleague.org, salemlittleleague.org, and you can still sign up. But if anybody didn't know about that, that's out there. That's Salem Little League. Check us out, folks. You'll enjoy it. Also, hey, girls softball's out there too. The tryouts for it are the following Saturday. Tryouts, evaluations. I apologize. And if it's not too late to sign up. If you want to play some softball this year, and that's ages. They've got coach pitch softball that is, what is it, 7, 8, 9 or something like that. And then they've got our major league softball is 10 to 12 or something like that. But go ahead and just, check it out. Get signed up, folks. It's always a good time out there at the Little League Complex. And we got also next weekend the coach pitch kids, the boys. They'll have evaluations next weekend. Check out salemlittleleague.org for all details. Hey, folks, I tell you what. Hey, if you like what you've seen here tonight, we appreciate that. But also check out Winning Lens' Facebook page. The Winning Lens Facebook page is Nathan Lee. He's an 8th grader at Selmaville, and he takes all of our pictures and does an excellent job. Only thing we ask, folks, if you do use a picture, just give the boys credit. He does an excellent job. They're professional style pictures, and he does a really, really good job. We are very proud to have him as a student out there at the Ville. All righty, folks. Hey, also, we have 2 minutes left to go here before the game. Hey, this is a non-partisan announcement. We'll tread lightly here. Just want to remind everybody, Tuesday 6th is Election Day. There's a mayoral race, a city council race, road to the trustees. All that stuff is up for election. Do your civic duty, folks. Go vote. That's Tuesday, April the 6th. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm just asking you to vote. There's a lot of important elections in Marion County coming up, so make sure you get out and do your deal. All right, folks, we're going to have the national anthem here played momentarily.
Good evening and welcome to Franklin Park Middle School for tonight's game between the visitors from Selmaville and your David Bobcat. At this time, we're going to stand remove your hat for the singing of the national anthem concluded by the Franklin Park Middle School Choir.
Excellent job there by the Franklin Park Middle School Choir. All right, now we'll take it over to the PA announcer, Mr. Alex Cable.
And now, the starting lineup for our visitors from Selmaville. At guard, number 11, Natalie Hughes. At guard, number 4, Nikki Orson. At 4, number 15, Lauren Bird. At 4, number 23, Kenny Smith. And at center, number 42, Kel Benjamin. The Rockets are coached by Matt Wolf and Lee Miller. All right, Bobcat fans, let's get up on our feet here. Starting lineup. At 4, number 20, Brianna Chicken Sullivan. At guard, number 22, Emma Gray. At guard, number 24, Jordan John Kessler. At center, in the middle, number 42, Lily Blogger. At 4, number 23, Olivia Fairbacher. The Bobcats are coached by Mr. Fairbacher and assisted by Ashton Golden. Tonight's officials are Brandon Central and Bob Demetrius. Good luck, ladies.
All right, folks, here we go. Game time. The old crosstown rival. The Bobcats, the Class L Marion County School here. Rockets, the one of the feeder schools for Salem Community High School. Ought to be a fun matchup. Like I said before, these girls know each other. They're no stranger. They're friends. But hey, once this ball gets inbounded, it's all. Here we go. Lee brings it up for the Rockets. She gets it over to Thorson. Thorson looks in at Benjamin. Nothing happening. Gets it back out to Lee. Tipped away there. Lee gets it. Going to drive the baseline. She kicks it out. Goes ricochet off Finney into Benjamin. Benjamin gets it out. Thorson over to Burge. Burge looks inside for Kale. Couldn't have it. Blago with the steal. She gets it up. They're going to kick it up. They're going to run and gun, folks. Up and good. That is number 24, Jordan Kessler. Salem going to go with the pressure. Up and good for Emma Gregg. Burge gets it into Lee. Back to Burge. Over to Thorson. And to Lee. Lee going to get it up. Gets it up to Finney. Finney double dribbled and traveled. got called for the travel. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. I apologize about that. Here comes Greg. Emma gets it over to Thurman. Thurman over to Kessler. Kessler over to Blago. Into Greg. Greg. We're trying to get it. Thurman's going to be out of bounds. Selmaville ball. Burge inbound for the Rockets. Gets it to Lee. Lee assesses the situation. Gets it over to Thorson. Thorson. Back to Lee. Lee gets the clear out. Going to bring it up herself. Natalie gets it into Finney. Finney goes up, gets blocked out of there by Blago. Kessler gets it into corner. That's Kessler. I apologize. That was Thurman got it to Kessler. Into Blago. Over to Kessler. Jordan gets it out top to Greg. Greg over to Thurman. Thurman looking in. Couldn't happen. Going to be out of bounds. Selmaville ball. Going to have a substitution into the ball game for the Rockets. That's going to be T-Britt. She's going to come in for Finney. Finney going to sit down, have a discussion with Coach Wolf. Inbounds to Lee. Lee gets it to Thorson. Thorson's going to bring it up. She gets it back out to Natalie. Natalie across the half line. Down 4-0. Going to call the offense. Gets it over to Thorson. Thorson to Burge. Burge up. No good. Rebounded out of there by Macy. Macy Thorson up. No good. Trying for the bank shot. Couldn't happen. Gets it to Greg. Greg rebound. She's going to kick it up to Kessler. Up for the alley-oop. No good. Rebound out of there by Lauren Burge. Burge gets it to Lee. Lee going to bring it up across the half line. Sorry if I shake the camera, folks. I get excited about these. It's a lot of fun. Gets it to Burge. Burge goes up. Gets blocked. No call. Over to T-Britt. She was going for the alley-oop to Kale. Couldn't happen. Greg. She gets it. She's going to push it up. Running gun at basketball, folks. Looks like the 1980 Lakers here. They get up and down the court. Burge gets it into Lee. Back to Burge. Over to Thorson. Thorson gets it into Lee. Lee going to bring it up. She gets tipped out of there by Emma Gregg. Gregg saves it. Going to have the ball. 4:20 left to go in the first. Emma brings it up. She kicks it up to Thurman. Thurman goes up for the layup. Blocked out of there. Last touch by Blago. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here by the Selmaville Rockets. 30-second timeout. Salem got out to the quick 4-0 run. It's 4:22 left to go in the first period. It's a lot of action here, folks. A lot of running, gunning, a lot of defense. This looks like a fun game here, so we'll see if we can keep up on all the action. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this at home. Hope everybody can hear us. If you can, let me know. Just so I know that everything's coming through loud and clear. Make sure the video's streaming just properly. Whenever we go to a new place, we always want to make sure that everything's coming through okay. All right. Salem sets up in that 2-2-1 press. Selmaville gets it. Burge has it. She gets it to Lee. Lee stolen away there by Greg. Back to Lee. Lee going to push it up. Oh, looking for Benjamin. Stolen away there by Blago. Greg, she has it. Gets it up to Fehrenbach. Gets it over to Thurman. Thurman back out to Kessler. Dribbles down. Being guarded by Lee. Gets it up top to Thurman. Thurman over to Greg. Greg looks over to Kessler. Jordan Kessler going to go baseline. Stops, pops, up and good. Looks like her mother out there. Jordan Kessler. Burge brings it up for the Rockets. Gets it to Lee. Lee going to bring it around. She's going to drive. It's a blocking foul there on Emma Gregg. Her first foul of the game, actually. 3:34 left to go in the first. Going to have a masked timeout. Salem has a 6-0 lead here. First half of the first quarter. Whew, a lot of action here happening. All right, this first quarter mask timeout, as I look around, we'll say it's sponsored by People's National Bank of Salem. People's National Bank, a proud supporter of Franklin Park Athletics. They are very much appreciative of everything that People's National Bank has done for them. They are located at 102 Cross Creek Boulevard in Salem. They can be reached at 548-2650. That's 548-2650. All right, going to be Selmaville ball coming out of the huddle here. Looks like Salem setting up in a 1-3-1 zone. Going to play that 1-3-1 extended zone. Kind of like Syracuse style. It's to Burge. Oh, over to Lee. Lee. No chest pass. Back to Burge. Gets it up to Thurman. Thurman to Kessler. Jordan Kessler with another deuce. Fehrenbacher from downtown. 2-pointer. But a long two. Salem out to that 10-0 lead. Selmaville bringing it up. Lead. Kicks it over to T-Brick. T-Brick stops, pops, up. No good. Rebound out of there, Burge. Burge goes right back up. Couldn't get it. Tipped out of there. T-Brick goes up, throws the alley-oop to Benjamin. Couldn't quite get it. Emma Gregg comes up with it. Up in the backcourt. Natalie Lee going to run it down and get it. Natalie picked up her dribble and gets it to Lauren Burge. Burge over to Thorson. Thorson back to Lee. Oh. Going to be out of bounds. Going to be Salem ball. .229 left to go in the first. Gregg brings it up for Salem. She crosses over, looks in for Thurman. Thurman turns around, puts it in. Brianna Thurman. Salem coming out firing. Lee with the ball, brings it up for the Rockets. Lee bring it up, tries to get it into Benjamin, couldn't do it. Going to be off on Natalie. It's going to go over to Salem. Gregg brings it up for the Bobcats. Being guarded by Thorson. Tipped around by Lee. Lee going to get it. Going to take it all the way. Left-handed layup up and good. Natalie Lee. 12-2 Salem. Gregg brings it up for the Bobcats. Kicks it over to Thurman. Thurman looks in for Blago. Nothing. Looks to Gregg in the corner. Kicks it out to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher looking for Kessler. Gets it to her. Kessler looking in the corner to Gregg. Gregg stops. Pops from 10. Up no good. Rebound Blago. Up good. Lily Blago. All 5 starters now scored for Salem so far. Good defense there by Gregg. Gregg gets it. Nice pass to Kessler. Nice pass. No good. Rebound out of there, Thorson. Thorson going to take it up herself. Going to have a little company there. Good hustle by Thurman. Up, no good. Rebound out of there, Kale Benjamin. Benjamin going to get fouled there by, which one was it? 24. 24. Oh, 42. Thanks, Bob. Bob must have heard me. I thought he said 24, but it was 42. Thorson going for the alley-oop, gets it to Benjamin. Benjamin triple teamed in there. Gets it stripped out of there. Stolen away by Salem. Salem does an excellent job attacking the ball. Pump fake, drives to the left, blocked out of there, gets to Blago. Blago up, no good. Rebound out of there, Kale Benjamin. Benjamin gets it to Lee, 40 seconds left to go. 14-2 Salem. Lee brings it up for the Rockets, gets it over to Thorson. In the corner to Burge, back to Thorson. To Lee. Lee, no shot. Trying to get it inside. The defense of Salem is tough. Gets it up to Thurman. Thurman goes up, in for Brianna Thurman. Gets it over to Natalie Lee. Going to have a timeout here by the Rockets. 16.5 left to go in the first. Rockets down 16-2. The Salem defense is as advertised. I had heard that they could play some D. Nobody doubt it, folks. These girls come to play. All righty, folks. Here we go. Out of the timeout. Going to be Selmaville ball. 16.5 left to go in the first. I think Coach saying, calm down, girls. Just relax. You know, we've come out. We've got our heads down. And we just need to get back in the game here. Lee gets it to Thorson. Thorson back to Lee. Lee looking. 5 seconds left to go in the first. Lee. Nothing. She's going to have to throw it up. Gets it to Thorson. Thorson couldn't get it up in time. Whew. 16-2. After the cheerleaders do their floor routine, I'll give you the first quarter totals. Excellent job there by the Franklin Park cheerleaders. Good job. After 1 quarter of play, you got for Salem, you got Thurman with 4, Gregg with 2, Fehrenbacher with 2, Belago with 2, and Kessler with 6. And Natalie Lee has 2 for Selmaville. So, see if that 1-3-1 extended zone defense that Salem is in reminds me of like Syracuse. That's something. They've got the athletes. They've got the aggression. So Selmaville's got their work cut out for them. Here comes the Bobcats. Gregg brings it across half court, gets it over to Smith. Smith gets it out top to Kessler. Kessler over here to Gregg. Gregg in the corner to Thurman. He's going to be out of bounds on the Bobcats. Lee brings it up for the Rockets. Down 16-2. Lee gets it into Thorson. Thorson trying to get it to Kale because she had Kale open, but drug her foot. Little 7th grader there. Doing a pretty good job. Gregg brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Hannah Smith. Smith looking inside. Nothing happening. Missed Thurman over there. Gets it over to Gregg. Gregg sees Thurman. Goes up and good. Brianna Thurman. Brianna had gotten behind the zone. They just couldn't find her. Gregg saw her, so she knew as soon as she got it, that's where she was going. Selmaville tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Salem ball. Thorson's going to come out. Finney's going to come in. Here comes the Bobcat. Smith over to Kessler. Over to Gregg. Gregg looks inside for Fehrenbacher. Nice pass. Couldn't finish. Fehrenbacher gets her own rebound. Goes up. Gets fouled. Foul's going to go to Lauren Burge. Her first. Team first. Team first. Fehrenbacher to the line for 2. Missed the first one, but she's still going to get the second. Missed the second. Rebound out of there by Lauren Burge. Burge called for the travel. It's going to be Salem ball. Fehrenbacher. Blue 42, Hut. Kill Benjamin. Going to get called for her first foul. Team second. Fehrenbacher misses the first one. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound out of there by Lauren Burge. Burge gets it to Kale Benjamin, who gets it to Natalie Lee. Lee brings it up for the Rockets, keeps her head up, gets it across half line. Eyeballs the zone defense play. Tipped out of there by Kessler. Kessler brings it up against Burge, stops, pops, uses the bank board. That's brought to you by People's National Bank as Jordan Kessler gets a bank shot. Folks, if you're looking for a nice bank, People's National in Salem, 548-2650. Tevert's going to go to the line because she got fouled by number 23, Jordan Kessler. Nope, I apologize. That's Olivia Fehrenbacher. Tebret misses the first. Knocks down the second. Here comes Salem. Gregg brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Hannah Smith. Smith looks inside, dribbles to the right. Nothing happening. Gets it to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher being guarded by Kale. Nice pass over to Brianna Thurman. These girls know where each other is at. That is very nice. Lee brings it up for Rockets. Gets it inside to Tebret. Tebret goes up. No good. Tipped around. Going to be outside to Lee. Lee pump fake. Gets it over to Finney. Finney looks inside for Kale Benjamin up. And 2 points for Kale Benjamin. Nice pass in there. Kale knocks down the finish. Gets it out to Thurman. Thurman looks over to Kessler. Kessler. Stolen away by Natalie Lee. Lee has it. Gonna let everybody get out of town. And here she comes. Lee brings it across for the Rockets. Gets it in look at inside. See the frustration setting in a little bit. Here comes Salem. Gregg gets it to Thurman. Thurman being guarded by Lee. Natalie going to get called for the reach. Thurman inbounds it to Gregg. Gregg looks, nothing. Gets it over to Kessler. Kessler looks inside, nothing. Gets it out to Gregg. Over to Thurman. Thurman out top to Gregg. Over to Thurman. In the corner to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher drives right. Going to be a loose ball on the floor. I can't see who has it. There's a whole bunch of bodies in front of me. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go down to Salem's opponent, Selmaville. That's Selmaville ball. Now, throws it off the knee of Emma Gregg there. It's going to be Selmaville ball. Burge inbounds it to Lee. Lee sets up the offense. Looks. Stolen away there by Gregg. Tipped around on the floor. Finney winds up with it. She gets it to Natalie. Natalie brings it up for the Rockets. Natalie Lee being guarded by Emma Gregg. Gets a screen. Goes down. Gets up Blago. Blago's going to get called for the push. It's going to be out of bounds. Blago, I think I got her for 2. We're going to have a mask timeout here with 3:30 left to go in the first half, folks. So, 22-5 here, second quarter. Okay, let's see here. Don't forget, folks, for those of you that are enjoying tonight's broadcast, if you like some still photos to enjoy as well, check out Winning Lens. That's Winning Lens Photography on Facebook. Check them out. Nathan, 8th grade student here at Selmaville, does an excellent job. And if you guys want to check those out, check them out. But if you do use one, feel free, but just make sure Nathan gets some credit. He does a great job. Want to make sure he gets the acknowledgement that he deserves. All right, going to be Selmaville ball out underneath their own basket. Burge to inbound the ball for the Rockets. Gets it right into T-Britt. Tipped around. T-Britt battles for it, goes up, gets it. No good. Gets her own rebound. Going to go up again. Gets fouled. The foul's going to go on number 24 for the white team, Jordan Kessler. Going to send T-Britt to the line for 2. In and out. No good. Rebounded out of there by Kessler. Kessler brings it up for the Bobcats. Keeps her head up, keeps her dribble, gets it over to Smith. Smith over to Greg. Down low to Fehrenbacher. Nice pass up. No good. Rebound out of there. Tipped out of bounds by Finney. Going to be Salem ball out underneath their own basket. Thurman to inbound for the Bobcats. Thurman looks up, looks in, looks out top, looks in the corner. There's Fehrenbacher for a long 2. Olivia Fehrenbacher. (24-5). Comes Lee, bringing it up for the Rockets. Nice backdoor cut there by Lauren Burge. 24-7. Comes Greg. She gets it to Smith. Back out to Greg. Over to Thurman in the corner to Kessler. Back out to... Man, there's a lot of ball movement. It's hard for me to keep up here. Smith has it. She gets it to Kessler. Kessler out top to Greg. Greg looking into corner to... She's going to pop from the elbow. Up and good. Emma Gregg. Selmaville brings it up. Gets a nice screen there from Benjamin. Benjamin over to Burge. Burge up. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound out of there by Jordan Kessler. Kessler gets to Emma Gregg. Gregg gets it to Gregg. Emma looking over. Gets it to Hannah Smith. Smith looks over here. Gets it to Brianna Thurman. Thurman over to Fehrenbacher. Stolen away by Burge. Burge gets it to Lee. Lee going to hold it up, bring it down, run the offense. 1:40 left to go in the first half. Gets it inside to Kale. Kale Benjamin up. No good. Rebound out of there. Tipped away. Going to be Rocket ball as Natalie Lee gets the rebound. Gets it over to Burge. Burge tipped out of there by Thurman. Thurman going to bring it up. That's a good defensive play there by Natalie Lee. Thurman loses the handle on it. Going to go out of bounds. Going to be Selmaville ball. Finney comes out. Thorson comes in. Here comes the Rockets. Lee brings it up. 1:20 left to go in the half. Being guarded by Gray. Salem in that man-to-man defense now. Gets it over to Burge. Burge being guarded by Smith. Looks inside for Thorson. Tipped out of bounds there by Hannah Smith. Good hustle there by everybody involved. Burge gets it into Lee. Lee, she's going to stop. Pop, blocked out of there. Tipped over to Burge. Burge has it. Jump ball between Burge and Kessler. It's going to go the way over the Bobcats. 1:06 left to go in the first half. Gregg brings it up for Salem. Gets it to Smith. Smith being guarded by Lee. Rockets in that 2-3 zone. Kessler dribbles down. Being guarded by Thorson there in the face. Out of there by Lee. Lee going to bring it up. Goes up and good. Natalie Lee. 26-9. Fehrenbacher in the corner. Kicks it out to Greg. Do a pump fake. Ends up getting called for the travel. 26-9. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Lee gets it to T-Britt. T-Britt, the old handoff there to Lee. Here we go with the alley-oop play. Oh, tip pass there by Burge. Gets it over to T-Britt. T-Britt up good. Off the backboard to Benjamin. Excellent job. That's good teamwork there. She couldn't get the pass to Kale, so she threw it off the backboard. Ended up right to her, and she gets a layup. Fehrenbacher from way downtown. Up and no good. 3-2. Throw it up for 3. Good if it goes. It's in there. Nice shot by Natalie Lee, the old buzzer beater. Gets the Rockets to within 12 at the half.
Matt. Okay, put your feet up.
So after, oh, wait a minute, 14, huh? Oh. So Rockets scored 12 points in that half. The Rockets scored 12 in that half, where Salem scored 10. So at half, you got 26 to 14. You know, Salem doesn't give up that the 16-2 first half. We're in this game, folks. So with 9:22 left to go in half, I'm going to take a brief break, give me a drink of water, and I'll be back here in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
We're making it work, man. Okay. Thank you. We appreciate you guys.
All right, folks, I figured I'd get on here and talk a little bit. That way you guys could hear the Neil Diamond in the background. Huh? Hey, here at the Tyler Lux Coliseum on the grounds of the Franklin Park School. At the half, Franklin Park leads 26 to 14. So, girls got their work cut out for them. They want to make a little comeback here. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. Appreciate it. From what I understand, there's no bad weather as of yet. So that's good. We don't have much in the way of signal in this gym. It's Lux has got it fortified pretty good in here. So we're all good in this hood. So if there is any bad weather, we'll be the first to let you know. Let's see. I'll look at my notes here, folks. Hey, don't forget, as I talked about earlier, Little League evaluations. Boys majors and minors. Got those coming up this weekend. So if anybody is playing in the minors or majors leagues in the Salem Little League, make sure you're registered. Girls, don't feel left out. Softball is just a week away. Next Saturday, a week from this Saturday. Evaluations for Salem League. Get coach pitch for girls. Majors for girls. Check it out. All on SalemLittleLeague.org. That's SalemLittleLeague.org. Hey, winning lens, folks. Hey, if you're watching this on your smart TV and you've got your phone in your hand, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. I don't know how I do it, but I just do it. Yeah, I'm sure you're watching this on a smart television with a phone in your hand. More than likely on Facebook. Now, if I am describing you at this moment, you're in your house, you're watching YouTube on the TV, your hand because you're playing on Facebook. Go check out Winning Lens on Facebook, the Winning Lens Facebook page. That's Selmaville 8th grader Nathan Lee's page, who takes pictures of every game. Does an excellent job. The pictures that he's taking tonight are not up there now, but they'll be up there a little later on tonight. Go like the page, and then he'll post the pictures. You'll see them. Maybe one of your friends, or maybe one of your friends' daughters will be on there. Maybe somebody you know will be in the background of one of the pictures, and you can tag them. So check it out. That's Winning Lens Facebook page. What else on my notes? Oh, hey, once again, folks, I'll throw this out there. This is a non-political advertisement. Just a reminder to everyone, Tuesday, April 6th, Election Day. Do your civic duty, do your civil duty, just go vote. All right, do your civic duty and go vote. There's a mini.
Thank you. Let's hear it for our Bobcat crew tonight. They do a fabulous job every home game.
There's many elections happening, such as mayor, city council, grade school board, high school board, college board, road commissioner, among others. So don't forget, folks, Tuesday, April 6th. I'm not telling you who to vote for. Just please go vote. Alrighty. Don't forget, folks, we will be back on the air Monday night, 6 o'clock, back to the regular 6 o'clock start time at the Robin Brooks Fieldhouse on the grounds of the Oilfield Coliseum out in Selmaville as we host Sandoval, I think. I don't remember. It's hard for me to keep up on everything. Oh, mercy. Yes, so don't forget, yeah. I think they said it was Sandoval Monday night. I don't know. I could be telling stories again. But tune in Monday night. Back at home. See if I can find that. March 29th at home versus Sandoval. It's also my wife's birthday, so that's exciting. I'd like to wish her a happy early birthday. She'll be 29 this year, so big ups to my love. All right, going to start out with Selmaville ball. I wouldn't be surprised to see Salem go back to that 1-3-1 zone, but we'll see what happens. Oh, they're going to a 1-2-2 zone. It showed me. Salem in a 1-2-2. Or a box and one on Natalie. That's what they're going to. They're going to go boxing 1 on Natalie Lee. So it's not a bad strategy. Selmaville in that 2-3 zone here. Here comes Salem. Gets to Kessler. Kessler out top to Thurman. Over to Kessler. Kessler gets to Greg in the middle. Goes up. No good. Rebound out of there. Tipped around. Kale Benjamin winds up with it. She gets it to Natalie Lee. Let's see. They're going to stay in that box and 1. Verge for 3. Oh, no good. Rebound out of there by Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher going to bring it up. Keeps her head up. Gets it up to Greg. Greg going to get called for the travel. It's going to be Selmaville ball. So they're trying to take Lee out of it. We'll see how Selmaville battles this. Gets it to Burge in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound out of there. Blago tipped around by, good job by Natalie Lee. Lee goes up and in. Natalie Lee. She's a scrapper, folks. She is everywhere. Natalie Lee. 26-16. Selmaville gets to within 10. Zone. Playing heavy pressure. Fehrenbacher from way downtown. Going to be out of bounds. Selmaville ball. Salem going to go a little bit of pressure here. Natalie trying to go up. She dribbles through it all. Looks in for Kale. Oh, off her fingertips. It's a good look. Just Coach Wolf says, hey, just a little bit of a lob there. It's a good idea. Good idea. Smith going to come in. Hannah Smith to replace Olivia Fehrenbacher. Thurman going to get called for the travel there. She drug her foot. It's going to be Selmaville ball. Salem still in the press break. Gets to Lee. Lee going to dribble it up. Nice bounce pass into Finney. Finney fumbles it. Gets it over to Blago. Blago takes it. Gives it to Greg. Greg going to bring it up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Thurman. Thurman down to Kessler. Kessler to Thurman. Thurman over to Greg. Inside to Blago. Blago. Nice pass inside to Smith. Smith. Nothing going. Stolen away there. Good hustle by Kale. Kale Benjamin dives out of bounds. Throws the ball up. Gets it to Lee. Lee goes up. Gets fouled by Greg. Natalie Lee. Going to send Natalie to the line to shoot 2. Greg second, team first. Lee misses the first. Drains the second. Greg brings it up, gets it to Kessler. Kessler looks back inside to Greg. Greg tipped out of there by Benjamin. Good strip there by Kale. Coach Wolf putting them right where they need to be. Gets it over to Smith. Smith, 10-footer, hits every piece of the iron, the backboard, and then down. Lee brings it up for the Rockets. Down 28-17. Looking in at Finney. Finney kicks it away. Stolen away there by Thorson. Going to be out of bounds on the Rockets. Going to be Salem ball. Bobcats get it in. Back to Thurman. Thurman looking in at Blago. Blago and Benjamin going at it underneath. Pretty good matchup there. Tebrick comes in, replaces Finney. Greg gets it down low to Smith. Smith goes up, going to get fouled. Going to go to the line for 2. Blue 32. Addie Tebrick with her first foul. It's going to send Smith to the line for a pair. Smith knocks down the first one. The old double deke there. Got one of the Rockets. Going to give him another shot. The officials go and have a discussion. They say, I can't really hear, but they said, we're going to get out here early enough. Where do you want to go for dinner? Not sure if that's exactly true. Now they're talking to Coach Fehrenbacher and Coach Wolf to see if they want to go to dinner after the game since we're getting out of here so early. So it's going to be, from what I understand, a lane violation on both teams. So it's going to result in a jump ball, which the jump ball will go to Salem. Gets it into Greg. Greg, man, the arch on that brought rain. Nice shot there by Emma Gregg. Burge gets it to Thorson. Tipped away there by Gregg. Good hustle there by Emma Gregg. Burge gets it into Lee. Lee looks at the defense, crosses them over, kicks it up to T-Brick. Tipped away. Lago has it. She gets it to Thurman. Thurman brings it up. Gets it to Gregg. Gregg, nice little floater up. No good. Rebound out of there. Tipped away. Nice pass to Thurman. Nope. Good. Tipped away off of Kessler's head. Going to have T-Britt in the corner. She gets it. She's going to throw it up to Thorson. Thorson has it. She's going to bring it up, slow it down. Macy Thorson brings it up, gets it to Natalie Lee. Lee brings it up, looks at the defense. They're in that box and one defense. Right to your faces. They're in a 3-2. Over to Lee, up and in. Natalie Lee. (31-19). Salem up. Gets it into Blago. Blago, little fade away up. Good. No good. Rebound out of there. Going to have a foul on. Foul on Lauren Burge, her second, team second. Going to have a mask timeout here in the third quarter, folks. Salem up by 12 on Selmaville. Let's see here. What do I need to talk about? Don't forget, folks. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll mention some of Selmaville's excellent sponsors this year that have really helped us out by purchasing banners for our sports boosters. And do an excellent job, and that's Schmidt Ford that I spoke of earlier, Salem Tire, Landers Towing and Collision, Keepicke Storage, and Salem Township Hospital. So, folks, if you see any of those businesses that interest you and you're needing something like that, check them out. Tell them you heard about it on Selmaville Athletics YouTube broadcast. All right, going to be Salem ball. They have the ball out underneath, coming out of the mask timeout here in the third quarter. Thurman gets it into Blago. Nice play, up and in. Bird's going to get called for another one. Lily Blago goes up, gets the bucket in the bruise. Lauren's got 3. Only one shot, girls. Need to box out. No good. Rebound out of there. It's going to be tipped around. Birch has the ball. Lauren gets it to Natalie. Natalie going to take it all the way. She's got open spaces. Gets it up to Benjamin. White 32 push. Or you say 42? Okay. Blago's third there. Stolen away by Kessler. Kessler brings it up for the Bobcats. Brings it across the half line. Gets it in the corner to Gregg. Looks inside for Fehrenbacher. Goes up. Oh, behind the back shot. Rebounded by Blago. Blago goes up. She's no good. Tips it out to Kessler. Kessler no good. Tipped away over to Natalie Lee. 2:30 left to go. Bobcats up 33-19. 2:30 to go in the third quarter, I might say. I apologize. Burge for a long 2. Nothing but net. for Lauren Burge. 33-21, 2:20 left to go in the third. Thurman has the ball. She gets it to Greg. Greg looks inside to Blago. Nice pass. That's how you do it. That's an excellent job there. The old lob pass in there to Blago. Blago goes up for the layup and good. Burge gets it over to Thorson. Stolen away by Kessler. Tipped out of there. Fehrenbacher with it. Going to be on the ground. Thurman going to wind up with it. Gets it over to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher gets it over to Kessler. Kessler drives in. Little floater up, no good. Gets a rebound there by Gregg. Emma Gregg with a deuce. Natalie Lee with the ball. Gets it back to Burge. Over to Thorson. Thorson. Going to have a 30-second timeout here for Rockets. They're going to have the ball with a long ways to go. All right, folks. Hey, I talked about some of your fine sponsors. I'm also going to talk once again about Schmidt Ford of Salem. One, because they've helped out both schools here. So, at Schmidt Ford of Salem, do you need a new car? Do you need a new-to-you car? Do you need service done? Do you need an engine? Need transmission? You got those kind of problems? Is your car still under warranty? And it's a Ford? Go check it out at Schmidt Ford. Also, do you need an oil change, tires, maybe just a regular maintenance? Call Brett out there at Schmidt, the service department. That's right, folks. Schmidt Ford of Salem. That's 548-1711. Proud sponsor of Selmaville and Franklin Park Athletics. Burge inbounds the ball to Ellie Hesteady in the ball game. Gets it up to Natalie Lee. Lee ended up losing the handle on it. Going to get called for the travel. Here comes Greg leading the Bobcats. Kessler gets it out to Thurman. Thurman out top to Greg. Greg tipped around, gets it. Nice look there by Jordan Kessler. Stolen away by Burge. Gets it to Allie Hesteady. Hesteady going to get called for the double dribble. Kennedy Finney into the ball game for the Rockets. She's going to replace Addie Tebritt. 1:04 left to go in the third. Greg gets it over to Kessler inside. Nice pass into Fehrenbacher. Tipped around. Oh, nice look. Nice look there by Greg. Stolen away by Hesteady. She gets it to Natalie Lee. Lee trailing the players. Goes up and gets fouled. Brianna Thurman with her first foul of the evening. Sends Natalie Lee to the line for two. Lee knocks down the first one. Short on the second. Rebound out of there by Greg. She pushes it up to Kessler. Kessler going up for the layup. Up and good. Jordan Kessler. 35 seconds left to go here in the third. Burge gets it up to Lee. Lee, stolen away there by Emma Gregg. Gregg, left-handed layup, up and good. Gets it into Benjamin. Kale going to bring it up. Ooh, she all right? Hard. Gregg with the ball. Gets it over to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher going to get called for the travel. 9.8 left to go in the third. Gets it over to Lee. Lee brings it up for the Rockets. Take it all the way up. Left-handed layup, up and good. Natalie Lee. All right, excellent job there by the Franklin Park Bobcat cheerleaders. Very good work. It's nice to have a little noise in here. I'm sure the coaches don't mind either, because I mean, there were times literally the only other person in here or in the Robin Brooks Fieldhouse that was speaking besides me was the two coaches. And during a timeout, you can hear everything he was saying. It was kind of weird. And I was sitting clear across. All right, here comes the Rockets. Lee brings the ball up against the, let's see, are they in the 3-2 zone again, or the box in 1? Not sure what they're, but official talked to Cale Benjamin and Lily Blago. We got things situated. Going up, stripped it, gets called for the foul. Whoa. Red flag. Benjamin going to get called for her second. Sends Greg to the line. This is the first. Knocks down the second. Burge gets it to Thorson. Thorson to Lee. Lee takes it up. Gonna go up. No good. Rebound out of there. Blago. Blago gets it to Greg. Greg gonna bring it up for the Bobcats. 6:25 left to go in the ball game. Gets to Kessler. Kessler over to Smith. Smith gets the roll. Hannah Smith gets it to Benjamin. Back to Burge. Over to Thorson. Thorson brings it up for the Rockets. Being guarded by 8. Gets it over to Burge. Loses the handle. Going to be Salem ball. 6 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Emma Gregg brings it up for the Bobcats. She gets it over to Hannah Smith. Smith out to Blago. Blago into Kessler. Kessler over to Gregg. Nice pass into Fehrenbacher. Olivia Fehrenbacher for 2. Burge gets it over to Thorson. Thorson looking up. It's going to went out of bounds before she got it. It's going to be Selmaville ball. Lee brings it up against Kessler. Kicks it out to Burge. Took an extra step there. Back into the ball game for Selmaville. Addie Tebert makes her return. Greg gets it over to Smith. Smith. Good hustle there by Burge. Lee picks it up. He's going to run against Smith. Smith's going to get called for the foul. Her first, team's 4th. Gets it to Lee in the corner. Up, no good. Rebound out of there by Macy Thorson. Thorson trying to get it out to Tebert. Stolen away there by Smith. Smith gets it to Greg. Greg brings it up across the half line for the Bobcats. Gets it in the corner to Fehrenbacher. Blocked out of there by Burge. Blago got it. Now Lee's going to end up with it. 4 minutes to go. Lee going to bring it up all by herself. Going to go right-handed layup. Up, no good. A rebound out of there by Jordan Kessler. Blago, oh, wow. Nice right there. Rebound out of there. Blago's out of bounds when she touched it. It's going to be Selmaville ball. Birch gets it to Thorson. Back to Birch. Into Natalie to Lee. Lee brings it up. Across the half line. Gets it over to Macy Thorson. Thorson to Birch in the corner for three. No good. Rebound out of there, Benjamin. Benjamin goes up and gets hammered. Who was that on? 21. Smith with her second foul. Gonna have a mass timeout. Is that rain? Is that rain? I can't see outside, folks, but we can hear. It seems to be raining. I'm talking about rain outside. Like, I can barely hear the cheerleaders because the rain is so loud, if that's what that is. So, be careful out there. Don't travel down College Street Extension or Whitaker there at the Whitaker and College intersection, or there in front of Chapman's. All the local flood spots, you guys know, don't go down Hooch Chapel or College Street Extension down there, Double Bridges. Turn around, don't drown, folks. Because I've got headphones on too, and I can hear it. They're telling me that's rain. I can't access my radar on my phone because I have no service in here. Benjamin to the line for two. Misses the first. Rebound out of there. Up for grabs. Thorson gets it. She gets it over to Kale Benjamin. Benjamin uses the backboard. No good. Rebound out of there. T-Britt. T-Britt goes up, gets fouled. Going to say it's on the floor. Who made that? Who made that? Kale? Kale Benjamin puts that in. I'm sorry. I was looking at the rain here. Trying to see the rain. All right, here comes the Bobcats. Greg out top. 2.5 left to go into the ball game. Gets it over to Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher tipped out of bounds. Going to be Selmaville ball. Here comes the Rockets. Lee brings it up, down by 20. Gets it over to Birch, over to Thorson. Tipped out of there by Hannah Smith. Smith takes it up. No good. Rebound out of there, Greg. Greg goes it up. No good. Rebound. Tipped around. Fehrenbacher gets it. Kicks it out. Nice in there to Greg. Nice pass into Blago. Tipped around. No good. Rebound. Good job by Smith. She kicks it out to Kessler. Jordan Kessler for two. Lee brings it up against Kessler. Gets over Benjamin. Natalie looks over at Coach Wolf. Coach Wolf says, "The idea is there. Slow down. We got her good. You're thinking too fast. You're doing an excellent job. Keep it up." All right, here comes Greg. Gets it over to Kessler. Kessler looks in at Blago. Nothing happening. Gets it out to Smith. Smith into Blago. Blago turns to the left side. Rebound out of there by Lauren Burge. Burge gets it to Lee. 1.5 to go here in the ballgame. Lee brings it up. Gets it over to Thorson. Thorson over to T-Britt. T-Britt dribbles. Gets it over towards Thorson. Thorson tipped out of there. Gets it out to Greg. Greg. To Smith. No good. Rebound out of there. To Blago from way outside. Rebound. Lee and Greg had it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to favor Salem. 1:09 left to go here in the ball game. Kessler has it. Looks to go baseline. Being guarded by Lee. Gets it out to Smith. Smith out top to Greg. Greg skip pass in there to Kessler. Kessler looking in it. to her. Just under a minute left to go here in the ball game. Fumbled around, gets it out to Benjamin. Benjamin's going to go up. Lago gets down there, tips it out of bounds. Didn't give up the layup. Good hustle all the way around. 52.8 left to go here in the ball game. Burge inbounds the ball. Looks, gets it to Lee. Lee from the corner. No good. Tipped out of bounds by Salem. Selmaville ball here. Same place. Gets it into T-Brent. T-Brent going to dribble in. Take a shot up. No good. Rebound Benjamin. Benjamin goes up. No good. Rebound out of there by Smith. Hannah Smith gets it. 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Greg brings it up for the Bobcats. Gets it a pass into Fehrenbacher. Up and good, Olivia Fehrenbacher. 25 seconds left to go into the ball game. 50-26. Salem leads. Gets it over to Thorson. Thorson over to T-Brent. T-Brent looks in the corner for Lee. Lee dribble. Nice pass into Benjamin. Benjamin goes up. No good. Rebound out of there. It's going to be Emma Gregg. 10 seconds left to go. Gregg probably just going to dribble it out. We'll see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice game by both teams. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2. Okay, final score 50-26. First scoring for Salem. I got Brianna Thurman with 8. Emma Gregg, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I got Fehrenbacher with 8. I got Kessler with 6, 8, 10, 12. I got Blago with 6. And I got Hannah Smith with 5. In theory, that's all going to add up to 50, but I don't know. For Selmaville, I've got Benjamin with 6, T-Brent with 1, Burge with 5, and Lee with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. So we'll see if that adds up to 26. It should, because God forbid I ever be wrong. Hey, folks, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And don't forget to join us Monday back here as we go back to the Robin Brooks Fieldhouse. Bring on the Lady Blackhawks from the Dirty Double of Sando. So we'll see y'all Monday night. Thank you for tuning in.